sources. Yeah, simple supply and demand. Same ambition I had when I supplied with the grams. Look, I could sell it way better than I could tell it. You ain't gotta come and get it, cash at me and I can mail it. So, soon as you get your stimulus, get you some smell good, support black businesses. Who you know could do it better if it ain't that mama sauce, it's the slick talk level.
I think the slick talk to get my cash on. Had to wear the shop.
Yo, we took another L, Chris.
Came a long way from selling out the coat. Now I got Colognes moving like a stove. Slick talk level make your chick talk better. I do the mama sauce to get the drama off. And when it's just me and my chick, I do the chocolate level just to...
Yo, it's time we separate the workers from the bosses. New year, new money, now that Trump is out of office. I'm due for a win, I done took all kind of losses. Catch me at the post office, mailing out the mama sources. Yeah, simple supply and demand. Same ambition I had, but I supply with the grams. Look, I could sell it way better than I could tell it. You ain't gotta come and get it, cash at me and I can mail it. So, soon as you get your stimulus, get you some smell good, support black businesses. Who you know could do it better if it ain't that mama sauce, it's the slick talk level.
I think the slick talk to get my cash on. Had to wear the chocolate just to make it last long. Came a long way from selling out the coat. Now I got Colognes moving like a stove. Slick talk level make your chick talk better. I do the mama sauce to get the drama off. And when it's just me and my chick.
Yo, it's time we separate the workers from the bosses. New year, new money, now that Trump is out of office. I'm due for a win, I done took all kind of losses. Catch me at the post office, mailing out the mama sources. Yeah, simple supply and demand. Same ambition I had, but I supply with the grams. Look, I could sell it way better than I could tell it. You ain't gotta come
Brillo,
at me and I can mail it.
I'm getting you on the show too, Brillo.
Emulous, get you some businesses. Who you know could do it better if it ain't that mama sauce, it's the slick talk level.
I did the slick talk to get my cash on. Had to wear the chocolate just to make sure it lasts long. Came a long way from selling out the coat. Now I got Colognes moving like a stove. Slick talk level.
Follow it up, boy.
I do the mama sauce to get the drama off. And when it's just me and my chick, I do the chocolate level just to match the seats in my whip. Second set, what the hell they gonna tell goods? They gon' spend the money if it smell good. Added another business, smell good. And I can stop the hate for the shell good.
I warned you. I could budge, but I ain't going to. I warned you. I could budge, but I remember I was. Niggas wouldn't give me a plate, funds was low, so I couldn't take a chick on a date. It was sunny outside, I felt thunder and rain. A pint of Henny to the neck, I tried numbing the pain. Next thing I know, I lost my job, my grandfather fell ill. What's the point in trying to rap if it ain't paying the bills? Watching other niggas flourish, now y'all know how that feels. They get $1 million deals and they got half of my skills, that's real. A war was going on inside of me. Demons colliding, fighting with everything I'm trying to be. Refuse to let myself get pimped by the game. I got a lot of stories, this is just a glimpse of my pain. I held my head high even when my days got darker. Every tough time I went through, I came out sharper. These the reflections of a sinner. The losses that I've taken is will turn me to a winner. I warned you. I could budge, but I ain't going to. I warned you. I could budge, but I ain't going to. Motion picture, not a made-for-TV movie. This before it took Biggie from Fatigue to a Coogee. I'm a go-getter. Don't you dare doubt it. They say money won't make you happy. Try living without it. No picture living in New York and not having no loot. That's like hopping out an airplane with no parachute. Shoot. A few 100,000 miles away from heaven. Couple bad days away from a bout with depression. But I gotta keep going as I continue on. Rough starts don't matter much, just gotta finish strong. This shit ain't easy as it seems, but I truly turn my dreams into a reoccurring theme. Central bookers took a nap until they called my name. But straight from that jail cell into
Yeah, we about to get this poppin'.
I told them I would do it and I did it. The French stand is open to every one of my critics. I warned you. I could budge, but I ain't going to. I warned you. I could budge,
ain't going to. And I ain't going to.
Let's go.
I could blush, but I ain't going to. I want you.
Yeah.
What's good with you?
What's good, King? How you doing tonight?
I'm alright, no complaints.
Definitely want to start off by saying I appreciate you for pulling up tonight. I know tonight's actually your night. You know, with the Fragrant Fridays, I see your background going on back there.
Yeah, you know that's all. It's all on par with the brand. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, with the brand, definitely with the brand. Like I said, man, I appreciate you for sitting down with me on this on Friday night. I know you're a busy man. You're probably about to go to the juice bar, do your Friday night activities. So
I'm waiting on goods to call me and let me know what time we getting activated. You know how that go.
Yeah, I already know, man. So let's start off. How was your week so far? How was your week?
Yo, my nigga, you nervous?
Nah, how was your week?
I think you nervous right now, B.
Nah, why not be nervous? I talk to you.
That's what I'm saying. You talk to me every day. You seem a little tense right now, though, B.
Oh, nah, I'm just waiting because my cameraman ain't come here, but I told you I was going to start at 10, so I'm starting at 10.
Yeah.
How was your week, good brother?
My shit was good money. We're going to spray something in the air for the ambiance. You know what I'm saying?
Get the aroma right.
Yeah, I like that. That's that Killian Black Phantom. My shit was cool, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm recovering from this surgery or whatever. Back on my feet. You know, making sure my daughter's straight with school because she got her newfound freedom and want to be out drinking every night. But everything is all good on my end. No complaints. Just working on this 30 for 30, man. You know how that goes.
I mean, yo, that's crazy you said that because last night I went to a bar. I was dumb hungry. There was only one spot open. Shit was in New Rochelle. She was right across the street from a college. I get in there. There's nobody in there. I order my food. By the time I turn around, it's 50 college kids in there, bro.
Yeah. That's college, man. You know, we was that age one time.
Well, all right. So let's get into this, man. Let's start off, man. What's your top 5 favorite rappers?
My top 5 favorite rappers. Jadakiss.
Okay.
Way before the verses. Okay. I knew what everybody just found out that Kiss is just ill. So it's Kiss, Cam, Cormega, Big L, and Black Thought.
Wow. Yo, no funny shit. You the first person I ever heard to put Cam in their top 5, bro.
Well, for me, my top 5 always goes by who influenced me the most. So Cam specifically, when he lost his deal and then he came back to the Rock like 10 times stronger.
Yeah.
And just put on the whole Harlem. Like that shit was some of the ill. I mean, it was just ill. Like, I mean, if you was there in the moment, like I said, this is pre-verses, so fuck what anybody thinks of the verses. You would have to, like, if you saw that in real time, you know what I'm saying? Like, just being in Harlem, like, to know that, like, the haze was the bud that everybody was smoking, and then he came out with an album called Purple Haze, and it was just one of his best shit. So it just, yeah, Cam is actually the whole reason that I took the Uncasa battle, because I felt like I wanted Cam to see that battle. I wanted him to see, like, if this is the nigga that you put on, I want you to see my talent and what I'll do to a nigga who you think is talented.
Yo, no funny shit. Speaking of the Uncasa battle, I think that battle was the biggest battle that they ever had on King of the Ring, and probably like one of the last battles.
Oh, for sure. They couldn't even. They started doing girl battles after that because they couldn't. I mean, even to this day, everybody's trying to compete with what Smack does, and you can't really do that because Smack is 20 years in. You know, he really laid the foundation for it, but they had to do something different, you know, and they switched to the girl shit. But yeah, by far, most views, straight to World Star when World Star was that big of a platform. Yeah,
Nah,
yeah. So yeah,
in that battle, bro, that Michael Jackson line, bro, I couldn't stop laughing because he really did the move and all that. Like he bugged.
that shit had me so tight because it was like it was an antic, but that was before we really understood battle rap and you know, just not just about the lyrical, it's the performance, and he, you know, that was part of his performance. So it was cool. That shit pissed me off when he did it though. Shit had me mad as a motherfucker.
Nah, he definitely did. All right, top 5 sneakers.
My top 5 sneakers, man, there's so many sneakers, man. I guess, I mean, you gotta keep, yo, Butters. I got Butters count.
Yeah, I mean, listen, they go on your feet. Hell yeah.
All right,
Hell yeah.
so I would say the Butters, all white ups, you know, the patent lovers, patent leather Jordans. Those is classic.
Yeah.
My new shits is the Kobe Grinches. I think them shits is ill. And
You took a photo on those, right? Correct or no?
yeah. That picture right behind you.
Yeah.
That picture right behind you. And shit, I don't know. It's so many sneakers, man. I probably say the 95 Air Max because them shits is like that's probably like one of the most durable sneakers ever. Like even if they get dirty, they never lose their shape.
That's true. My cousin's he's a big 9'5", 9'7". He likes all those shits. Like
Them 9.5s is that's a classic pair of sneakers.
I respect your top 5 sneakers and your top 5 artists. You definitely hit me with something different. So let's get into the next one. As a rapper, have you made more money rapping or since you stepped into branding the whole?
Oh shit! I'm gonna let you finish the question. Like,
have you made more money rapping or since you branded to the Mamba Sauce, the Cologne, the Sugar Hill? Let's talk about it.
Definitely the Colognes. Yeah, I mean, you don't make no money rapping. You know what I'm saying? Rapping, you gotta spend money to be a rapper. That's why it's funny how everybody wants to be a rapper, but they really don't understand what it takes to be a rapper. Now, the fact that I do have a name for myself is what helped my brand, you know. So they go kind of hand in hand. But yeah, definitely like you know, the merch, the colognes, whatever it is that you're selling, you gotta find that core fan base that you have and sell that product to them. Cause I mean it costs money to do this shit, you know. Whether you independent or whether you a major, like it costs money to rap. You know what I mean?
And for the people that don't know, he has his shirt on right now. You could go cop those.
Facts.
I know he loans in the background on the top shelf. You could go cop those. Hit them up, grab those. I got mines coming. Y'all need to get y'all's. So if you traded in all your smell goods and all your sneakers, what car Bones Brigante going to get off the lot?
If I traded in all my colognes and all my sneakers,
the colognes, the candles, you know, all your aroma stuff and your sneakers, what car can you go get off the lot?
Shit.
Yeah, because you got $300 bottles, $500 bottles.
See, the more we talk like that, I had a nigga tell me like, yo, I heard you got $2 million worth of cologne. And I said, yo, boy. I said, first of all, if I had $2 million worth of anything, nigga, I would not be living in Harlem, nigga. I said, don't ever repeat no shit like that, nigga. You know, I could go get something nice. You know, I don't want to put a price on what it is. You know what I'm saying? There's niggas that start, you know what I mean? Niggas is crazy. It's nasty out here.
You can go get something nice though.
Yeah, it's gonna be something nice. Yeah, that unemployment is over. Niggas is out here starving. So I gotta, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, your man Good's talking about he going to get a Benz AMG off the lot with his sneaker collection.
I mean, you know, I could get something nice. I could get something nice. I definitely could get something nice. Put it like that.
So you mentioned 30 for 30 earlier. If people
Right.
don't know, what that is, can you just give us a breakdown what the 30 for 30 is?
The Dirty 30, the 30-piece McNugget. The first one I did in 2018 is 30 videos in 30 days. All right. So, and when I say 30 videos, I'm not talking about I'm just putting my phone on a tripod and I'm rapping. Nah, I'm talking about I'm writing 30 raps, I'm recording 30 raps, I'm filming 30 videos. So I dropped the first video on the first of the month, and I follow it all the way to the 30th day of the month. You know what I'm saying? And this time, since I already did it once already, I know how to do it even better now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna be dropping it in November, following that up with a new cologne. New scent is gonna be called 2.0. And we just gonna do this bigger and better than I did the first time. You was around for the first one, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yo, listen, I'm not gonna lie to you. I was definitely around for the first one, and to actually see it and be a part of it was crazy. I think the day I actually came out to one of the videos, we ended up shooting like 3 that day. We was at like Bodega for one. We was at the train station for one.
Yeah.
We parked for another one.
That's how you got it. I mean, yeah, you got to knock it out. And that time I shot it like in real time. Like if I had to do like I shoot 5 videos today, then that's for Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I'm not doing it like that this time. This time I want to take the time to really, you know, focus on the writing, focus on the recording, so that I could just drop and find better ways to promote it. Because like I said, I got a product to sell at this point, so I need as many eyes on this shit as possible.
When you get a chance, tap into my man Bones. He's about to drop the 30 for 30. We could definitely use your media insight for this drop right here. It's gonna be special. He's doing it the whole month of November. He's dropping the cologne after. Definitely tap in. All right, speaking of colognes, if you could get one person in each one of your colognes, who would that person be, and what cologne would it be?
What of the colognes that I make?
Yeah, your actual colognes, the Mama Sauce, the Elm Street, and the sugar.
Shit, I would have to I have to go where the numbers is at this point. You know what I'm saying? So like, you know, everything is like me understanding media now. I just understand like the algorithm. So with that being said, Drake and Kanye off the top, because you know that's what everybody's talking about right now. And you know, I probably, you know, just to do it for the hood, I get one to Kiss.
Okay.
You know, but if I get it to Drake and Kanye, I'm out of here. You know what I mean? That's it. You know what I mean? Because
Drake walking around with some Mamba Sauce, bro.
It's
over. Might be a billionaire.
It's over. I'm changing my number. These niggas ain't gonna be able to get in touch with me. It's over. It's over.
All right. So also for people that don't know, you spent a lot of time in different states as your career went on.
Right.
So the places that you visited, like what was one sneaker that all places had in common, and what was one sneaker that each place kind of highlighted?
The one sneaker that I've seen, so if you figure like the 3 places that I call home are Maryland, Philadelphia, that's home away from home. I ain't from there, I just got it done there, and of course New York. And the one sneaker that is most prevalent through all of those regions is by far probably the New Balance, because that's the one that each place argues that they started first. Me as a kid, I don't really remember seeing New Balance in New York as a kid. That's me personally. I do see old school photos with like OGs rocking New Balance, but the first place I saw New Balance was in the DMV. And then I moved to Philly, so I can't really say Philly because I didn't move to Philly till I was a young adult. But those are the 3 places, the sneaker that I seen common in that region.
Okay.
You know?
Yo, I had my man Sincere on here last week, right? He's from Chicago. I don't know if you know much about Chicago.
I love Chicago.
He's saying that Chicago started the Air Force One wave, bro.
No, if you want to be completely honest, if you know your history, first of all, I don't know what was going on in Chicago. I know at one point in time, you could only get Air Force Ones in Baltimore. All right, if you want to, if we being completely honest, Nike was going to discontinue the Air Force One, and it was a sneaker store in Baltimore that's called them and said, "Yo, we selling a lot of these," and it was exclusive to that store, I believe. I don't know where that store was at. I know there was a point in time, like when I was younger, you couldn't go anywhere and get Air Force Ones till after that Nelly shit came out. But I don't know about Chicago. I don't believe you. I wasn't there, but I don't believe that to be true.
Yeah, I mean he did. He mentioned that Nelly thing. He was like, "Yo, once Nelly took off, everybody like that was still later in the year."
That was later, yeah. Like niggas was wearing Air Force Ones like 80s, And I really think that you could only get them shits. I know for a fact that store in Baltimore, like you could Google that, but I know it was a point in time where like you couldn't just go anywhere and get Air Force Ones. Like you had to be in New York somewhere getting them shits, or that store in Baltimore.
All right, I respect that. Being a big Kobe fan and being that you have the Mamba sauce, and then the new 30 for 30 cover is definitely Kobe.
Right.
What does Mamba mentality mean to you personally?
Well, first of all, the new 30 for 30 Kobe, with the Kobe on that cover, that picture specifically is from when he won the chip in 2010. And the reason that I picked that picture was because in 2010, that's the year that I actually won the Freestyle Friday Championship. So it's just dope how everything comes full circle. The Mamba mentality for me, it just means striving to be the best that you could possibly be, like reaching your full potential. And this is why I call myself Kobe of the Cologne collections, because I mean, there are dudes who know more about colognes than me and probably have more colognes than me, but I'm striving to be top of the food chain when it comes to this. I mean, anytime you infuse hip hop with anything, and I mean, everybody knows where my skill set lies in the hip hop realm, and I just want to apply, the same skill set and hunger and ability that I have into, the fragrance game. You know what I mean? Because I just think, it's just dope. It's a part of, hip hop is such an excessive culture. Where everybody wants the nicest clothes, the nicest jewelry, the nicest car. And I just think having the dopest fragrance is just ill. Like if you walk in a room and you smell good, I'm just trying to explain to people the value in that. You know what I'm saying? And
you actually put me on to something the other day. I don't remember exactly which cologne it was, but you was telling me that the person that owns Hennessy, I think grandson, has a cologne.
Yeah, it's actually Killian. This is it's the fragrance that I had talked about on Fragrance Friday. So yeah, his Hennessy was his grandfather. So most of the Killian fragrances are, inspired by drinks. So say like, see this right here. This is Killian Angel shit. It's made to look like a shot glass. And this is called this is Angel shit. They have an apple brandy on the rocks. I think vodka on ice. Yeah, so a lot of their scents are made, like a spirit or like a cocktail, and that's because of who his grandfather was.
See,
so
that's the news you could use.
Facts.
That's what he be talking about.
Yeah, I mean, wash your ass.
right, so let's switch it up real quick. If you could put one food item, it don't have to be actually food, but something around food into a fragrance, what would that item be? Like, or that condiment or anything out of the kitchen?
So when we're talking food and fragrances, that's what's known as a gourmand scent. And I wouldn't necessarily want to put like a food per se. Like I wouldn't say like, oh, make it like a cheesesteak. But what I would put is because what makes food taste better is seasoning. So what I would put would be like a seasoning. I would want sazon, like a sazon.
I never thought about that.
Or like an adobo. You know what I'm saying? And it wouldn't. The thing about fragrances is it's not about a singular note. It's when the notes are compounded. So the combination of, you know, whatever it was. What the fuck is going on over there? Well, I can't. All right, I'm about to get up and walk away. Since we doing this, I'm about to get up and go pour myself some more. What the fuck? This shit is there's some Bush League shit, bro. Come on, get the shit right, bro. How's the camera? The cameraman is in the camera.
As soon as I let him in, the first thing he said is, your man wants sazon?
Sazon, you trying to get that Dominican, you know what I'm saying?
He said you trying to get the Dominican off Dykeman with that.
I mean, yeah, you know, I mean, that's home. That's home for me. But yeah, that's what I would put in my shit. You know, I got like this drink.
Yeah, now that's fire. Look, which one is that?
This is a Shea and Blue joint. This shit smell like popcorn, and that's dope. That's pretty cool. But for me personally, I wouldn't want it. Even the thing about when you have on a gourmand scent, it's comforting because, you know, it's a food, and everybody like food. Everybody like to eat. You a cook, so you know. Yeah, you know how that go. So you know, if a chick is hungry, you know, and you smell like food, just imagine what she want to do.
She's gonna eat up. That's a fact. That's a fact. All right. Speaking of food, can you cook?
Hell yeah. I worked in kitchens my whole life.
All right. What's your favorite meal to eat and what's your favorite meal to cook?
I like to eat ass.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my favorite meal.
On the menu.
Yeah, that's my favorite meal. Yeah, that's what I like to eat.
So what you like to cook?
What I like to cook? I mean, I meal prep. You know, and I've been cooking so long, that shit is just like muscle memory. So, I mean, it ain't even so much what I like to cook. I just cook. I cook, you know, tilapia, chicken, stir fry, fucking spaghetti. I make a mean ass chicken spaghetti with the wheat pasta.
That sounds fire. I never thought about doing chicken spaghetti. That's crazy.
You could do chicken spaghetti, turkey spaghetti, because I don't really do the red meat like that. So, definitely. So I do the chicken spaghetti, the turkey spaghetti, you know, onions. You know, like I said, it's all about the seasoning. You know what I mean? So I said it's not even a matter of I gotta do my turkey chops in there. I got salmon. I got chicken, but I'm gonna make that for breakfast. I'm gonna make chicken patties because those processed chicken patties, them shits is not good for you. So what I got in there, it was something else because I always take out 3. Because the chicken is for breakfast. So it was the salmon, the turkey chops, and I forgot what the third joint was. Yeah, man.
I mean, that's definitely surprise to me. I never had chicken spaghetti. I never even thought about doing chicken spaghetti. Even
you gotta lay off that red meat, man. You can't be fucking with that every day like that. We getting older, you know that cholesterol, that shit clog your arteries. So yeah, and you know the wheat pasta, I always try to go complex carbs. You know, I ain't born 106 no more. That nigga used to be this big. I got a little bit of size to me now. This weight stick around a little longer than before. But yeah, you know, I try to stay away from the red meat.
Goods definitely revamped his whole shit. Got back in the gym. I mean, I know you be on your workout shit too. I don't want people to get twisted. You definitely, yo, listen, I learned so much from you in the last 18, 20, 24 months. It's crazy. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And people that don't know, this man is a nonsense man. Like, literally,
Nah.
I played one football and I got cut off for 11 months. You heard?
Listen.
It took for me, we had to bump into each other at a spot.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? To see the face-to-face, to get the connection back. Like, and I respect him for that, because he stood for what he stood for, and he standed on it. And I had to make things right, and this is what got us here today. This is why this is even more dope.
Yeah, man.
And I want to thank you.
No doubt. I mean, you know, with me, I just want to do the work. You know, I'm a real blue collar type of dude, and I just like the work. You know, I understand that's where the Mamba mentality comes in. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, do the fucking work. I mean, you don't get to see the results of a seed that you plant today, tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's progress over time. So I want to do the work now so that I benefit that shit, whether it's 2 years, 3 years, 2 months, whatever the fuck it's gonna be. You know, I just understand shit don't happen that fast. So I want to work every day. I work every day, no matter what it is. If I'm working on my rhymes, a fragrance, some content, the gym, anything, you know what I mean? Like, you know, I design my life. I got a regular job still, but I try to do as less work there as possible, so I got more time to do the work outside of the job. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and let me let y'all know, when I say this nigga really has a regular job, he has a regular job, and he goes to his job, and he does everything. I try to figure out how he got so much time to do the shit he do. Like, I don't even understand that shit.
I crunch them numbers, man. I don't fuck around, yo. I don't waste my time with bullshit conversations. I waste my time with bullshit ass
Yo,
people.
listen. I called him like 4 days ago at like 12 o'clock in the morning. He like, yo, bro, I love you, everything, but this is my writing hours. I hit you later. I talk to you in the morning. And I had to respect it, because he really stick to his gun.
That block is very important. You know what I mean? And I always been like that kid. And I read Common wrote a book, and I read his biography, and he said it like the same thing. Like, he's very specific about his writing time, and like he don't even let his mother interrupt that. So I'm like, all right, well, then I know I'm doing. If he doing that, then I must be doing something right. And I just stuck to that. It's just, you know, practice make perfect, man. Is I was playing ball still. If I had the needs for that shit still, it would be the same thing. I would block off an hour, certain amount of hours that day, and I would just get my shit right.
All right, so yo, listen, can I play 2 records off of your mixtape, if you don't mind?
Man, go ahead. I don't want to hear them shits.
You don't want to hear?
I don't want to hear them shits. I wrote and recorded. I want everybody else to hear them shits. I don't want it to sound like that.
Listen, we're going to let the people hear this record right here. I love this record, not only because it's it's a freestyle, but it's actually talking about his brand, his colognes, and everything he got going on. And that's why they coincide with each other. So let's spin this real quick.
God.
Yo, it's time to separate the workers from the bosses. New year, new money, now that Trump is out of office. I'm due for a win, now that took all kind of losses. Catch me at the post office, mailing out the mama sources. Yeah, simple supply and demand. Same ambition I had, but I supply with the grades. Look, I can sell it way better than I can tell it. You ain't gotta come and get it, cash out, and I can mail it. So, as soon as you get your stimulus, get you some smell good, support black businesses. Who know could do it better if it ain't that model source, it's the slick talk level. I did the slick talk to get my cash on. Had to wear the chocolate just to make sure it lasts long. Came a long way from selling out the coke, yeah.
Now I got Colognes moving like a stove. Slips up leather, make the chips up better. I do the mama sauce, get the drop off. And when it's just me and my chick, I do the chocolate leather, just to match the seats. Second set, they gonna tell girls. They gonna spend the money if it smell good. Smell good. And I can stop the hate from the shell
Yeah, that's it's funny how even how that joint came together. I had a very similar situation to like how me and you was on it. The dude who had put that record together, and he ain't come correct, man. So if nigga gave me the beat, you know what I'm saying, and then he started moving real wacky, you know what I mean. So I fucking you know, bro, I ain't heard from him, bro. You know what I'm saying? He ain't heard from me. I hope he find God.
Yeah, yo, hold on. Let's speak of this Find God stuff, right? Ever since this Find God shit came out, listen, y'all, I just want y'all to know I'm on a Find God thin line with this man right here. You hear me? Like he Find God. Look, so listen, you mentioned earlier you about to come out with the 2.0, right? So you got a record on here called 2.0. Does that correlate with the cologne that you dropped in?
Well, the 2.0 is the thing about my
totally.
Well, the thing about my fragrances is each one of my fragrances, they tell a story. So you know, there's a story to each one of my fragrances, and the reason why I named them that 2.0 is because I feel like I call myself, you know, the version of myself that I am now. I call myself Bones 2.0. Like, I feel like anytime I do an interview, and I'm gonna tell you this, I appreciate this because we about a half hour in, and you have not mentioned 106 in Park. I say that not to say that I'm ashamed of it or anything. It's just that shit was 10 years ago. You know, that was my origin story. I've grown so much as an artist, as a person, as a man, as a father since then, that it's like I'm in my second act. You know, this is the second version of myself. I don't rap the same. I don't look the same. You know what I'm saying? I'm heavier. I got a beard, you know, so it's just like, you know, like when that new version of that car comes out, it's 2.0. So I consider myself Bones 2.0. Ever since like I hit this, because it's like gaps. It's different parts of my careers. You know, the beginning was 106. That's my origin. It was a part where I was inactive. And when I got moving again, after that, it was 2.0. So that record, you know, that's what that comes from. And the 2.0 is just, it's because 30 for 30, it is 30 for 30 part 2. And I always consider this act of my life, of my career, 2.0. I'm ashamed to say it, but like I'll be 40 next year. I mean, and they say that that's
I think this shit freezing, y'all.
Oh, it's in yours.
I don't know.
You moving stuff?
Yeah, we trying to get it right. I think his shit acted up. Yo, Crush Pop, what up, boy? Oh, this shit just fell. I'm gonna play this record until you get back going real quick. 2.0. Bones 2.0. I warned you. I could, but I ain't going to. I warned you. I could,
I remember I was starving. Niggas wouldn't give me a plate.
the fuck happened to your shit, man?
We gonna play 2.0 real quick.
Nah, cut that shit off, man. Cut that off. Cut that shit off, man.
Paying the bills.
Nah, this nigga janky as fuck. Nigga, cut that shit off. Cut the record, nigga.
A war was going on
This
inside of me.
nigga's bugged out.
Life fighting with everything I'm trying to be. Refuse to let myself get pimped by the game. I got a lot of stories. This is just a glimpse of my pain. I held my head high even when my days got darker. Every tough time I went through, I came out sharper. These are reflections of a sinner. The losses that I'm taking is will turn me to a winner.
Damn.
Man, I just had to spin that real quick, man. I just want to thank you again for taking the time out and sitting down with me on
your
this.
live, nigga? What happened to your live? Why did you cut off?
My live was working. I was still moving. You wasn't moving.
Nah, that shit bounced me out of there.
Oh man, I don't know why I bounced you out of there. I don't want that to happen.
Yeah, that
Yo,
shit.
So what you getting into for? We about to end this show. I want to thank you for coming up here. I appreciate you for sitting down with me, giving me the rundown, giving me free game on some colognes and other things like that. You know, I'm looking forward to this 30 for 30 with you. And I want to thank you again, man. I appreciate it.